You know, your turrets aren't really strong enough. I have a submission baton for you. This will complete the baton mating pair. Maybe I could start creating more of these powerful weapons. There is little, one as humble as I can give you. Please take anything sitting around my store. It's all yours. Living tool, venom thorns, submission thorns, acid baton. I really thought he was going to open that back door for me. Maybe he did. Nope. Any experience for that, though. Okay, I'm super curious about what's in that room with the 20 living tool lock. So let's go back to Pentel. I can dump my crud off in my room and grab my living tools. Or save my game and then grab my living tools and go and open up that door and see what's in there. Okay, dump stuff. First, pick up these thorns and the living tools. Then we drop these, these. Drop this, and I still have the submission baton? Crazy. Maybe I had two. I'm gonna sell that static band. Son of a gun! Need to do that. Oh well. I'll live. 32. I have a lot of living tools. I only want to carry 20 with me right now. Oops. Then we drop these 12 and pick up the stack of 20. Aha! Oh wait, save the game, even though I just wasted a curing pod. I don't care! And then we go back to the buried cells from the correct direction, and I open up that door. I need to know what's back there. Intensely curious. You see big locks like that, you just want to know what's behind them. 15, 14, 13. Someone do the space shuttle countdown here. You're doing it in your head right now. I'm a little slow, but that's because I have to use the mouse. Oh, I have one left over. What do you got in here? Venom thorns, regular thorns, acid thorns, submission thorns, creepers, venom and thorn baton. Yay, not worth it. I was worried it wouldn't be worth it. Hey. Back it down to a reasonable weight. I'd like to trade and sell you this static band. Oh, he does not have the money. Trade and sell you this static band. Okay. Kazg Ruins. Let's go back to Kazg. And I guess we're gonna talk to the leader lady. have destroyed much of what the Shapers left. Here they left this library alone for some reason. They left these records intact, although they made no extra effort to preserve them. Browse the records briefly. They are a mishmash of tomes, journals, and notes scavenged from all of Sushi Island. Many are incomplete, most are damaged, practically all of them are uninteresting. Cabinet, you find a dusty old scroll. Unrolling it carefully to keep it from crumbling, you read the faded words on the page. It is a proclamation issued about 200 years ago. By declaration of Korata, Danet, and the Council of Shapers, Sushi Island is hereby declared internum barred. All research is to be ended. All Shapers are to evacuate the island by 1 week from today. All work on the Geneforge is to cease immediately, and it is to be deactivated. All of the research is to be held, and products and instruments and notes are to be stored. The barring will be ceased or declared full at such time as the full Council of Shapers is able to query the relevant researchers. The proclamation is signed, Korata. You have no idea whether the barring of Sushi Island was ever declared to be official or permanent. You never even heard of Sushi Island before you landed here. You learned something. What's in here? That one's locked. Oh, hey. You. The thick book is full of records on Sushi Island. The layout, the contents, descriptions of main research facilities, and so on. The surveillors have been flipping through it carefully, trying to understand its contents. All the maps and most of the descriptions have been smeared by water and age. Do you ever find a good description of the main research facilities, which are to the north? There are 2 workshops for making tools and power columns. They are called West Workshop and South Workshop. There is also a large mine for quarrying stone minerals and useful crystals. It is at the east edge of the island. The main research warren is apparently quite large and is dug deep within the largest mountain on Sushi Island. The northeast corner of the island, there are 2 entrances, one to the west and one to the south. The west and south workshops are several miles away from this facility. Interesting, several pages have been torn out of this book, and it looks like they were taken out recently. They may still be around. Click. Shaper records. Servile farmer, he doesn't want nothing to do with me. Warrior servile. Another servile farmer. Tower guard, huh? Guard runs up to you, weapons drawn. Halt! You're not supposed to be here. This is private tower. Tower of Torvio, and no shaper allowed. I wonder if I could bluff my way past him. Hey, you. Come here. Your glib tongue is very convincing. Aha, I have a glib tongue. That's leadership for you. Hello? It's a large notebook. It contains all of Tovio's notes for what he has learned about the language of the outsider humans. Sorrel is unusually insightful. Learn over a variety of words and their meanings. There are rough pronunciations. Your superior shaper intelligence, that was me tapping my headphones, enables you to absorb the knowledge quickly. By itself, however, this information is not that useful. But if you can learn more, you might be able to communicate with the outsiders in a crude way. 150 experience for that. Discipline 1. Swarm crystals. What's in here? Living tools. I like how those aren't owned. The cabinet contains pens, sheets of papyrus, and lots of notes. He's gone to great effort to try to figure out the shaper magical techniques. Even a brief inspection indicates that he understands absolutely nothing. And several sheets of paper which looks like they were torn out of a large book. Aha! They contain inventories and supplies in addition to the expected list of crystals, batons, and living tools. You notice there are interesting entries. 2 of them are for entry batons. You don't know what these are, but the sheet says that one of them was sealed in the mines and the other was inadvertently forgotten in the West Workshop. The other is for a control key. You know what that is? A mechanism used to turn on and off experimental devices. They are custom-made to affect the devices in their specific facilities and give important shapers control over everything in a lab. This control key was left in the south workshop so that the experiments could be reactivated when internum barring was lifted, as surely it will be. I have knowledge, and he was watching me, but it's okay. Also, it's very important that you get as many sources of the outsider tongue as you can if you want to actually do anything with them. Because you need, I think, 3 or 4 different sources before you can actually speak with them proficiently. Right now, when I try to talk to them, I'll probably sound like a confused tourist. Small hall where shapers will make creations. Of course, it has sat unused for many years. Poke. Trash. Poke. What a bunch of jerks. Is this door open? It does! What's in here? Mines. I could probably take those mines. Nope. Ow. Ow. The records in these shelves, they list servile workers and the jobs they do. Nothing useful. Okay, can you take care of these? Nope. How much damage do you do? Ow! That's painful. Yeah. Jeez. Ow. Don't mind me, I'm just throwing myself onto mines. It's cool. Ow. Jeez, that hurt. Oof. That's even worse. Sure, there was once a server mine in this room. It is gone now. Aha! Cabinet mostly does contain a large ceramic jar sealed shut with a thick layer of wax. Nutrients! I've got them! Also, I went back there, but there's a mine in the way, and it's probably the strongest one yet. Ow! Okay, maybe not. Ooh. I really shouldn't, but let's see what's in it. Poke. No, I refuse to create Vlish. They are evil. I have no desire to bring a Vlish into my life. Also, I'm out of essence. Not going to find an essence pool in here. No siree, Bob. Okay, maybe I will. Know where this goes. That's where the lady that wants to talk to me is. So let's explore this half of the area first. Who are you? You're Caxon. The efforts of preparing food for the many serviles in Central Kaz have been left to this servile bent and tired. Still, she labors on, determined not to shirk her duties. Sees you though, you notice she picks up a sharp knife. I, Caxon, this is my kitchen. No shaper welcome here. Difficult cooking for Kaz. Many hungry mouths, never enough food. Something no shaper ever knows about. You leave me be. Fine. You're gonna be that way. You bum. I took your major healing pod. Should have taken that living tool too, but whatever. Breeding hall. The serpents have been growing new mines. The fungal creatures are mating and slowly growing in the pits of the west. Since they don't become volatile until they have lived several months, they can be transported safely. It's yet another thing you had thought only the shapers could do. The serviles have taken a valuable and powerful shaper skill and made it their own. He's the one that does it. Kyazo. Those robes have many pockets of tools, bits of shaper artifacts poke out of each one. She looks too distracted for her work by her work to have many opinions on politics, taker or otherwise. I am Kaizo. What do you want? Doesn't look at you as she speaks. You aren't even sure if she knows you're a shaper or not. You have any devices you could sell? I give no help to one who is not a taker. I am loyal. What's your job here? I'm Tinkerer. Some of us still pass down the old servile tinker knowledge because it is useful. I help work in growing useful creations on making land grow. Is the land here so barren and dusty? I do not know. It had come upon us over years, starting when my grandfather was alive. Land to the north barren, the area crawls south. Not know what causes it. I have many plans to make land more fertile, working hard so we can eat. Go creations? We cannot make them. We not use magic. Shapers breed us to not have magic, but we can grow things left to use. So I grow mines and spore boxes and other devices. Asks, and I provide. She works hard to help Servile, so I help her. Oh, interesting. And that's a little barracks. Okay, we've seen all of this part of Kaz. Now let's go to the main building. And then I can take this nutrient goop to that place with the thing. Okay. Click. Hello? Art gallery filled with some sort of abstract sculptures beloved by the Shapers. Servos have not yet destroyed them. Ooh, levers. Uh-oh, prisoner. That's not nice. And in here? Hooten. Servo can barely hold himself outright. When he sees you, he stands at attention. He looks hungry. He has been badly beaten. Shaper, at last, I'm Hooten. I'm Obeyer. At last you've come. Why have you been? You are barely ill. How can I help you? Please, Shaper, do not. Soon the takers will haul me out, and then they will kill me. I will show them how a servile should die. True belief of the true will of the Shapers. One servile must die to forward the will of your kind. It is a small price to pay. I will not eat, and I will not escape. If I tell him he is not supposed to do that, he's going to get pretty upset because, you know, he's basically assigned himself to death. He's willing to die, he has accepted that he's going to die, he's going through with the death, and then I say he shouldn't do that, and he's doing it in my name, so that's like a slap in the face. Good job. Sent by Rido. I was supposed to watch what the takers are here are doing. I was found out now, though. I can give my information to you. You will surely help us against the evil takers. What do you want me to know? Takers here, they make a deal with the outsider humans. They are called the Shaolai. You must tell Rydell, you must warn him. Tell him. Who's the leader of these humans? I already know. I know his name. It was led by Trogkov. He was their leader? And when he came here over the sea, he leads them now. He lives in the tunnels to the north. What do the outsiders want? There is something called the Geneforge. I don't know much about it, but I know that it is here, and the takers and the Shoalai seem to think it holds the key to everything. I tried to talk to the rebel Shoalai, but I could not reach them. Rebel Shoalai? There are some of the Shoalai. They are hiding in a cave to the east. It's at the outskirts of Kaz. The takers have trapped them in a cave. Find them, reach them, talk to them. He chokes. They know things, valuable things. I'm sure of it. Thanks. Good luck with the whole dying thing. There's Norrell. Eklo Blade is around here somewhere. That's a tough door to crack, too. Eklo Blade is the guy that saved us, by the way. There he is. He's a tough guy. You need to serve out with thick steel breastplate and a longsword. The breastplate looks like it has passed down for centuries and has seen the damage of dozens, if not hundreds, of battles. The servile wearing it is similarly worn. I am Eklo Blade Shaper, loyal warrior and loyal taker. I have been instructed to speak with you and enlist your help in several tasks of value to the takers. The takers are opposed to my kind. Why should I help you? Because if you help us, we might ally with you. We can offer you much knowledge and much power. Do you know